Imagine a night sky filled with stars, planets, and constellations. A sky that inspires wonder, curiosity, and awe. A sky that connects us to our ancestors, who looked up at the same stars and told stories about them. Now imagine that this sky is gone, replaced by a dull, orange glow that obscures everything but the brightest objects. This is the reality for many people living in urban areas, where artificial light has taken over the night. Let's start by understanding what light pollution is. Light pollution is the presence of unwanted, inappropriate, or excessive artificial light. It is a global problem that affects humans, wildlife, and the environment. In this video, we will explore the causes, effects, and solutions of light pollution, using examples from different cities around the world. One of the main causes of light pollution is over-illumination, which means using more light than necessary for a given task or purpose. For example, many buildings, monuments, and signs are lit up at night to attract attention or enhance their appearance. But this also creates a lot of wasted light that spills into the sky and other areas. Another cause of light pollution is poor lighting design, which means using fixtures that are not shielded or directed properly. This results in glare, which is excessive brightness that can cause visual discomfort or impairment. Light trespass, which is unwanted light that invades private property or natural habitats. And clutter, which is an excessive grouping of lights that creates confusion and distraction. Light pollution has many negative effects on humans and wildlife. For humans, light pollution can disrupt our natural circadian rhythms, which are the internal clocks that regulate our sleep-wake cycles and other physiological processes. Exposure to artificial light at night can interfere with the production of melatonin, a hormone that helps us sleep and regulates our immune system. This can lead to insomnia, fatigue, depression, obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and even cancer. Light pollution can also affect our mental health and well-being by reducing our access to the beauty and wonder of the night sky. Studies have shown that stargazing can enhance our sense of awe, gratitude, and connection. For wildlife, light pollution can alter their behavior, reproduction, migration, and survival. Many animals rely on natural cues from the sun, moon, and stars to navigate, communicate, hunt, or hide. Artificial light can confuse or attract them away from their natural paths or habitats. For example, sea turtles use the moonlight to find their way to the ocean after hatching on the beach. Artificial lights from nearby buildings or roads can lure them in the wrong direction and expose them to predators or traffic. Similarly, millions of birds die every year from colliding with illuminated buildings or towers during their nocturnal migrations. Light pollution can also affect plants by changing their flowering times or photosynthesis rates. Light pollution is not only harmful to life on Earth, but also to our understanding of the universe. Astronomers need dark skies to observe and study celestial objects such as stars, planets, galaxies, and black holes. Light pollution reduces the visibility and quality of these observations. Light pollution comes in various forms. First, there's sky glow. Sky glow can wash out faint or distant objects and distort their colors and shapes. It can also interfere with telescopes and instruments that measure light signals from space. According to a study by the International Dark Sky Association, IDA, more than 80% of the world's population lives under sky glow, making it harder for them to appreciate the wonders of astronomy. Fortunately, there are solutions to reduce light pollution and restore our dark skies. The IDA is a global organization that promotes awareness and action on light pollution through education, advocacy, certification, and research. The IDA has developed guidelines and standards for responsible outdoor lighting that minimize glare, light trespass, sky glow, energy waste, and environmental impact. Some of these guidelines include using warm-colored bulbs with a color temperature of 3000 K or lower that emit less blue light, using dimmers, motion sensors, timers, or smart controls to adjust the brightness and duration of lighting, using shielded fixtures that direct light downward and prevent it from escaping upward or sideways, using only as much light as needed for safety and visibility, turning off unnecessary lights at night. The IDA also recognizes communities around the world that have made exceptional efforts to preserve their dark skies through lighting policies and public education. These communities are designated as International Dark Sky Places, IDSPs, which include parks, sanctuaries, communities, and reserves. Some examples of IDSPs are Death Valley National Park in California, USA, which has one of the darkest skies in North America due to its remote location and low population density. Aoraki Mackenzie International Dark Sky Reserve in New Zealand, which covers a vast area of pristine wilderness and hosts the largest optical telescope in the country. Sark Island in the Channel Islands, UK, which became the world's first dark sky island in 2011 and has no public street lighting or cars. Flagstaff, Arizona, USA, which was the world's first international dark sky city in 2001 and has a long history of astronomy and light pollution control. Namibrand Nature Reserve in Namibia, which is one of the largest private nature reserves in Africa and has a spectacular view of the Milky Way and the Magellanic Clouds. These IDSPs are not only examples of good lighting practices, but also destinations for dark sky tourism, which is a growing trend that attracts people who want to experience the beauty and benefits of natural darkness. Dark sky tourism can also support local economies, cultures, and conservation efforts. Light pollution is a serious and widespread problem that affects our health, wildlife, environment, and culture. But it is also a solvable problem that we can all help to address. By making simple changes to our lighting habits and choices, we can reduce light pollution and reclaim our night skies. We can also join or support organizations like the IDA that are working to raise awareness and action on this issue. Together, we can restore our connection to the stars and rediscover the wonders of the dark. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of light pollution. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more content.